everyone, my name is Mehek. I hope you guys are fine, you all are safe, and like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with another book that I finished reading with a very peculiar name actually. It's called The French Braid. It's by Anne Tyler. That's how it looks. It's got this really nice picture at the cover, that really attracted me towards this picking this book up. Now I have quite a mixed feelings about this book. I'm not sure how exactly I feel about it. This story is basically about a modern American family, and we are basically reading about the family members through and the story span through generations and decades. And you read about these very diverse characters in family. They're absolutely so different from each other, and you just read about as a family how they go through various ups and downs. Now, the family is the Garrett's family. So the Garrett's family consists of the father Robin, mother Mercy, their two daughters, Alice, who is the responsible elder one. Then you have Lily, who is the rebellious one, basically getting attracted to every second guy. And then we have the sensitive and detached 7-year-old son, whose name is David. Now, the Garretts, they never really take family holidays because the father is always busy in work. But once in their lifetime, they decide to go on this family holiday. And when they go on the holiday, you actually see that how as a family they're apart from each other, because once they arrive at the destination, it's not like each one of them is spending time with the other person. The siblings don't connect with each other at all. In fact, after reaching this destination, the parents are not even bothered when their 15-year-old daughter Lily, she's actually spending her days and nights with a guy who she met at this holiday. He's 21-year-old, and she's literally spending all her days and nights with him, and the parents are least bothered. That's when you realize that as a family how detached they are. Anyways, once they come from the family from the holiday, you see how the family is growing apart all the more. Mercy is a painter. She has always felt bogged down with all the housewife and the motherly duties. So as soon as they're back from the holiday, and her son has not even gone to the college, she's planning her escape from this family or the home life. She paints, and she ends up doing that. She ends up leaving her life as a mom and mother as soon as her son leaves, and she shifts to this studio in the pretense of pursuing her hobby and becoming a painter and doing these paintings. Now when she does that, obviously her husband Robin is left alone, but he's hiding the fact that everyone has left him and he's left alone, and he's kind of staying afloat till he ultimately just fades away. As far as the daughters are concerned, as the story progresses, like I said, you're reading through many decades and generations. So you see the daughters, and the son has all grown into adults. So you see that the daughters Lily and Alice, they keep the family ties, they call and they visit, etc. But the son is the same. He's always detached. His visits to the family are very fewer. In fact, when he gets married, he doesn't even call his parents or his sisters. So that's how detached he is. And as the story moves ahead, you basically read about all these family characters, their marriages, their divorces, they becoming parents, and about their grandchildren. So yeah, this is what the premises of the book is. For me, I think I can say that I didn't like the book much. Why? Because there's not much happening. It's a very slow read, as in it's just you're just reading about a family through many years. It's like that. And also the characters, all these characters are not really likable. So as a reader, I didn't find an interesting plot that kind of caught my attention. Okay, something interesting is happening. It's just you're reading about these really fine characters, and you're just reading how this family is growing through many generations and what is happening in all those years. That's all you're reading, which kind of didn't really catch my interest. Now, but I think I would like to comment that one thing about the author, what she has absolutely nailed is, there are these, as a family, we do understand that families are not perfect. That is why they say you don't choose your family, you have them. So irrespective of, however they are, you just, stay close. So, I think the author has very nicely explained those emotional ties, that kind of binds us also, and makes it all the more very complex. So that emotional ties in the family she has described very well. Now you must be wondering, like I was, that why the title French Braid. I reached till the end and I'm like, why the title French Braid? And actually the author in the end, he mentions this really nice metaphor. These French braids, girls would be knowing, we make them and they're really tight. So when you kind of open them, untie the braids, you can see these crimples in the hair, like a wave thing, which kind of stays for a while, even after you've opened the braids. So the author says, family is just like a French braid, even if you have gone away from them, or even if you're free of them, the ripples of your ties are still, crimpled forever in your life. So no matter, even if you want to escape them, that's not possible. So that is why the metaphor French braid. So yeah, that's all on this book. Okay-ish read, I would say. It was just fine. I'm gonna see you next week with hopefully a better and interesting title. Till then, take care. Bye bye.